Central Minnesota Sports Hub. It's the Morning Sports Desk, presented by Wadena's Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade. Available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts, and streaming on YouTube.
It is the Morning Sports Desk, powered by Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade in Wadena. I'm CJ Baumgartner. It's an Amateur Hour Friday where we are going to break down the upcoming schedule in this weekend of amateur baseball action. It is the last full weekend of games. We are going to break all that down, take a quick look at the standings, and kind of just looking ahead to the playoffs as well. All of that coming up in this episode of the Morning Sports Desk, powered by Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade in Wadena. First, we do have to give a good shout out to our friends at the Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade. They gave us a Mookie Wilson jersey to give away on Wednesday. That was so cool. It was just a great time, and you can do a whole lot of great stuff at the Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade in Wadena. They got a flash sale going on right now today. It's online only. For every $50 you spend, either at pizzaranch.com or the Pizza Ranch app, you get $10 free on your FunZone card. For every $50 you load on your FunZone card, you get $10 free. That's such a good deal. And that's more games, more fun, and of course, more chances to win prizes like the mystery autographed jersey boxes that you can find, whether it's hockey, football, baseball, basketball. They've got the jerseys you're looking for that are autographed by just honestly World Series champions, all-stars, Hall of Famers. It's pretty darn cool. It's a one-day flash sale. It's today only. No codes, no fuss. The bonus loads right on your account if you spend $50 or for every $50. So if you put in $100, you get $20. It's a great deal. Pizza Ranch, FunZone Arcade in Wadena. And if you're not a FunZone Rewards member, go to their Facebook page, scan the QR code, and they'll give you all the information on how you can sign up for your FunZone Rewards. Or you could just go visit the good folks at the Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade in Wadena, of Highway 71 in downtown. You just hop in, you buy some pizza, and their legendary buffet. I mean, great. You got the potatoes, you got the chicken, you got the pizza, you got the dessert, you got the salad bar. There's so much to love at the Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade in Wadena, proud sponsors of the Morning Sports Desk. Go check them out. All right, it's an Amateur Hour Friday. We got a lot to talk about here. Why don't we start by just getting a quick look at the standings in the High 10 and the Lake and Pine as we get ready for this weekend. And again, you can find this full write-up online at WadenaRadio.com or the Superstation K106 mobile app, or by following Sports Cow on Facebook. That's the best way to do all of that. So looking at the High 10, right now Bluffton is 15-2. They're 13-1 in the High 10. New York Mills Millers 11-3 in the league, 9-2 in the High 10. Deer Creek Shockers 10-4, and then of course 8-3 in the High 10. Perham Pirates 10-4, and in the High 10 they're 7-4. Clarissa Flyers are 5-6. Henning North Stars are 3-9. Same with the Vergas Loons. Vergas overall 4-11. Den Diamond Hawks 0-17. They're 0-14 in league play as well. For the Lake and Pine, Nimrod and Midway, both 1-0 in the Lake and Pine. Sabika 0-2. Nimrod is 6-3 overall. Midway 5-4. And of course, with standings, this all matters. Your placement in your section, in your league, if you will, in your grouping, because it matters for playoff positioning. Of course, Lake and Pine will be in Region 4C. They're going to be competing with teams like Detroit Lakes, Roseau, all those kind of teams up more north, whereas the High 10 will be competing in Region 11C with the Resorters. And then for Bluffton, they are in Class B, so they will not be participating in the region playoffs in 11C. But there's how things look. Let's get a quick look at everything going on for this weekend's action. First, we got to give you a little update. Perham and Midway. Perham was leading 8-0 against Midway on the 4th of July when, of course, rain came in, rained out the game, the fireworks, all that stuff. They did get a chance to resume action, and the Pirates did get outscored in that, but they still were able to hang on for the win. They win 8-1 over Midway. Now let's take a look at the weekend's upcoming schedule. Today, Urbank at Ashby, 7 p.m. first pitch. Carlos at Long Prairie and Deer Creek at Clarissa, both 7:30 first pitches. Clarissa is going to kick off their town Summerfest in style with a high 10 battle between the Flyers and the Shockers. More on the Flyers and their kind of Summerfest plans coming up later on as well. New York Mills gets a technically 9-0 victory over Dent. The Millers take the victory in a forfeit. Henning at Perham, 8 p.m. first pitch tonight as well from Tuffy Stadium at Al Kruger Field. On Saturday, Alexandria at Sox Center, 1 o'clock first pitch, and then a couple double headers in the high 10 that are going to be really fun. Vergas at Perham starting at 1 o'clock, and Deer Creek at New York Mills. That'll be a fun one, a high-stakes doubleheader with playoff seeding implications on the line. As you can see, the Millers and the Shockers just one game apart in the high 10 league standings. This will be really, really fun. And then, of course, looking at Henning at Clarissa, 7:30 p.m. first pitch. Clarissa will take part in an exhibition game earlier in the day around 2 o'clock in Clarissa against the 35 and older team in town, the Clarissa Cubs. That's going to be a fun game. That's always been a fun one the last couple of years that they've done it. A good turnout in Clarissa. That'll be a nice little appetizer before Henning at Clarissa kicks off at 7:30. The Flyers and the North Stars kind of tight. If you look at the league standings, they are separated by just a game. Of course, in the high 10, the Flyers are 5-6, whereas the North Stars are 3-9. So that does help out Clarissa in that one there, as everybody kind of jockeys for that playoff seeding, that playoff positioning, and all the things that that go in with that. And then as well, on Sunday, July 20th, a couple of Resorters League games to wrap up the regular season. Long Prairie at Kensington starts at 1 o'clock. Ashby at Carlos, 4 p.m. first pitch there. And remember, if you're a coach, player, fan, we do want your help. Call 218-631-1804 and leave a message on our voicemail with your team score and or any notable achievement for your chance to be featured in this segment. Here we go. Last weekend of regular season ball for Section 11C before playoffs get going. 4C still has one more weekend of regular season ball, and then they get to the playoffs coming up that next week. Same with Bluffton. Here we go. This is going to be just really fun to get that playoff action going. We'll have a full kind of breakdown of where teams finish and what the brackets are going to look like in 11C. That is coming up on Monday's show. Follow WadenaRadio.com, Superstation K106 mobile app, or by following the Morning Sports Desk powered by Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Always give Sports Cow a follow on Facebook as well for your up-to-date coverage. And remember, with the Amateur Hour Town Ball Tour 2025, Kyle Gelsine will be back for playoff action, those games and times to be determined. I'm CJ Baumgartner, and this is Amateur Hour.
Powered by Wadena's Pizza Ranch and FunZone Arcade. Follow the Morning Sports Desk on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. And watch every show on YouTube.